Hi, I'm Tom Webb, the Associate Vice President of Quality Analytics at Rush University Medical Center. To better understand Rush's Medicare value-based populations, we worked with CareJourney to study the acuity of our population with data analytics. Using HCCs is an informative way to analyze how payers and value-based programs view the acuity of a population. This project produced a number of interesting insights that we wanted to share with other organizations through this blog post. This blog covers the background, methodology, and findings from this HCC population using a Medicare dataset. An initial insight was the national prevalence of various HCCs in the Medicare population. We see that diabetes with chronic complications, specific heart arrhythmias, vascular disease, and congestive heart failure are the most common HCCs among the Medicare population. Beyond this, we want to go deeper and understand how frequently providers are recoding HCCs. And we are finding actually some HCCs have relatively low recapture rates as compared to other higher recaptured HCCs. And if we stratify these by acute HCCs and chronic HCCs, we actually see that the chronic HCCs are more frequently recaptured and also of higher prevalence. In addition to this initial analysis through the blog post, we developed a jumpstart tool that allows users to interact with the data. And we have this interactive Tableau data set that breaks the data down in a couple different ways. There is the national HCC and prevalence opportunities, and so it looks at the rating, and this can be sorted by different methods of alphabetical or prevalence or recapture rates. And we can see different recapture rates based on the different type of HCCs, particularly if it's chronic or acute. And this list can be absolutely sorted to or filtered to show the type of HCC you're interested in. Additionally, we conducted analysis looking at the distribution by ACO revenue type, so either high revenue or low revenue. And a really interesting insight from these analysis comes from looking at individual HCCs. For instance, the HCC 18, diabetes with chronic complications, we see that lower revenue ACOs have a very wide distribution of prevalence within their populations, but it does tend to be a little bit higher than high revenue ACOs. On the other side, diabetes without complications also has a very wide distribution, but high revenue ACOs tend to have a little bit higher prevalence of that HCC. So we can kind of understand a little bit maybe about how different populations are behaving based on their ACO type. To learn more about the acuity of the Medicare value-based populations, please check out the blog and analyses with the link below.